Oh, good morning, Seattle. Good morning, Mount Vernon. Good morning, United States of America. Good morning, international folks. I'm telling you, there's so many things that happen on the internet. It is something that keeps a person busy. I just got notice. We all share articles and propaganda, and some of it's not. And we share all kinds of things that we all sometimes have to end up going to snoops.com and finding out where this started. And sometimes we don't, and we find out that it's true anyway. And I'm not a big fan, of course, of the propaganda put out by Palestine. I feel that there's a lot of propaganda put out there. They have better PR than Israel does, and maybe it's because Israel's too busy defending her goddamn borders. Maybe it's because there are Israelis being murdered daily. Maybe it's because it's not put on the news and we don't know why. Maybe it's because, there's enough bullshit out there that the Israelis prefer to keep it low key. It's bad enough that they're being accused of something on a headstrong hit that is inaccurate. We're talking about the Gaza Strip. They're not going into Palestine and killing millions of them, as it has been so proclaimed in some articles. Just got something interesting. It's called The Truth. It's by Penelope Cruz. Has enraged Hollywood by her open letter condemning Israelis' actions on Gaza. Actress Penelope Cruz and her husband, Javier Bardem, have aroused the fury of Hollywood producers with pledges made to snub the Spanish couple who have decided to move to Spain because that's her heritage and she is Jewish. Okay, so to fill you in on that. Oscar winner Bardem and Cruz signed an open letter speaking against the genocide perpetrated by the Israeli occupation army. There's no genocide being perpetrated. The letter accused Israel of advancing the Palestinian territories instead of withdrawing to the 1967 borders. Gaza is living through horror, while the international community does nothing. The Spanish letter was signed by 100 leading figures in the film industry, including director Pedro Almodovar. Of course he's going to sign the damn letter. He's Spanish. Miss Cruz, I'm not going to tell you your political beliefs or anything, but I'm just going to say that you're wrong. In my opinion. I mean, in your opinion, obviously, you're not wrong. What does it take, I often wonder, who is supposed to be on the Gaza? Who was given the Gaza territory? And in what year? Okay. We're looking. And thank you, Google. It's taking a while to think. I'm sorry. You have to learn how to spell Gaza to get the correct answer. Gaza. Okay, hold on. That's weird. That's interesting. It will not take it. Well. Now, okay. I know. You're going, well, you're a Jew. No, I'm part Jew. My mother was not Jewish, so I'm not considered a Jew. My husband's mother was Jewish, therefore he is a Jew. I have Jewish in me. So, God dang. Hello? Let's put out a spell. Okay, the Gaza Strip here. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. Okay, Wikipedia. After the dissolution of all Palestine government in 1959, under the excuse of Pan-Arabism, Egypt continued to occupy the Gaza Strip in 1967. Egypt in 1967. Okay. Hold on, I'm not done. Of course I'm not. Of course. Google. Okay. A lot of this is in Arabic. Palestine on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea that borders Egypt on the southwest for 11 kilometers, and Israel on the east and north along 51 kilometers, 32 miles, border. Gaza makes up part of the Palestinian territories, which includes the West Bank. And 2012, the United Nations General Assembly accorded Palestine non-member observer state status in the United Nations. Okay. In 1994, Israel granted certain rights of civil self-governance to the Palestinian Authority in Gaza through the Oslo Accords. Gaza has been subject to military occupation by Israel since 1967, and prior to that by Egypt 1948 to 1967. See occupation of the Gaza Strip by Egypt. Previously, it was ruled by the United Kingdom and Turkey when Gaza was part of the Ottoman Empire since 2007. The Gaza Strip has been de facto governed by the Hamas, a Palestinian group claiming to be the representatives of the Palestinian National Authority and the Palestinian people. Gaza forms a part of the Palestinian territory defined in the Oslo Agreement and UNSC resolution. The territory is still considered to be occupied by the United Nations, international human rights organizations, and the majority of governments and legal commentators, despite the 2005 Israeli disengagement from the Gaza. Israel continues to maintain direct external control over Gaza and indirect control over life within Gaza through controlling Gaza's air and maritime space, control of 6 of Gaza's 7 land crossings, reserving the right to re-enter Gaza at will through regular military incursions, and maintaining a no-go buffer zone within the Gaza territory, and maintaining Gaza's dependence on Israel for trade, water, sewage, electricity, currency, communication networks, issuing IDs and permits to enter and leave the territory, and the Palestinian population registry. Gaza has an annual population growth of 2.91%, 2014 estimation. The 13th highest in the world and overcrowded. There is limited capability to construct new homes and facilities for the growth. The territory is 41 kilometers 25 miles long, from 6 to 12 kilometers, 3.7 to 7.5 miles wide, and a total area of 365 square kilometers, 141 square miles as of 2014. Palestinians of the Gaza Strip numbered around 1.82 million. Sunni Muslims make up the predominant part of the Palestinian population in the Gaza Strip. The Gaza Strip acquired its current northern and eastern boundaries at the cessation of fighting in the 1948 war, confirmed by the Israel-Egyptian Armistice Agreement on the 1949. Now, let's get back here to the eye. Okay, so this is what the war is about. Yes. No. I agree. Yes, that Israel should just guard the borders. She has a right to. That side of the border is Israel. This side of the border is Palestine. It is so tumultuous over there that for outsiders to get involved, it means Americans and any other country, is insanity. You know? When you look at a graph, and it's a huge pie chart of how many Jews are actually left, it's a tiny sliver. That's how many were exterminated. When you ask about a Palestinian or the Arab culture, it's a huge pie chart. Come on, Muslim is Muslim, and, Sikh is not. Well, there's very little Sikhs. They're up there with the pie chart next to the Jews. That's tiny. Does that mean that they should be removed? No! It means that maybe we get somebody in there that can talk to one side and another person talk to the other side, and both those people talk to each other, then go back to the other board and try again. The people that we've been sending over there to do any kind of peace, it doesn't last. It's broken. Everybody starts fighting again. Palestine bombs the middle of Tel Aviv. We bomb the Gaza. Is it right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's children. There's babies being killed. Older people. Elders. We just can't do that. But they cannot take away Israel. So should we guard the borders of Gaza? Yeah. And if they're setting up young martyrs to go in there and stand in front of a tractor, and they did set us up on that. They pushed her in front of the tractor. She's trying to tell the tractor to stop. The guy could not. He wouldn't. Believe me. That guy who hit that little gal years ago, he's not gotten over it. You don't get over a killing of a young woman or anybody. No one wants to kill a child. Nobody wants to kill an adult. Nobody wants to kill. This is all just a bunch of... It's right extremists on both behalf. Knock it off. But for Miss Cruz to get involved in her hyperbole, I'm famous, so they'll listen to me bullshit, is just not right. It's not right. And to shun the couple that have moved to Spain is just as wrong. I am glad that she feels that she is a spokesperson for the Jewish people and for the Palestinians. There's enough Palestinians that they can talk for them damn selves. Enough Israelis that we do not need people to talk for themselves. They are very, very articulate, well-educated, and small country, big people. Why would we... it just doesn't make any sense. If you think people enjoy killing other people, you're so wrong. There are two sides of this, and both need to be listened to. But I think Miss Cruz is out of line. But hey, if you're famous, you got money, go for it. You have a right to believe what you want to believe. And I politely agree to disagree with you, Miss Cruz. Shalom.